Why don't we do gutters like this in the United States? This system lasts a century and looks way better. Instead of seamless aluminum, this roofer is installing solid zinc. First, look at how he installs the hooks. He aligns them with a string line to set the perfect slope. Before going up, he fabricates the end caps on the ground. He cuts the zinc and solders the corners by hand. Then, he prepares the outlet for the downspout. He cuts the zinc and solders the outlet into the gutter. He reinforces the connection with a thick layer of tin. This is the weak point on plastic gutters. But here, he makes it the strongest part of the system. And the most critical part, welding the joints on the roof. He heats the zinc with a gas iron and melts the solder into the seam. This creates a waterproof molecular fusion. Unlike aluminum that dents, zinc develops a protective patina. This is true French craftsmanship that we are missing. In the United States, we prefer gutters that last 10 years. Then he wipes the seam while it is hot to ensure a flawless seal. Why don't we build patios like this in the United States? It's stronger than pavers and looks even better. After leveling the concrete, they place these small white squares. It looks like rigid plastic. You'll understand what they are for. When you see the result, you're going to want the same patio. It looks messy right now, but just wait. And they apply this lighter color on the edges. But here's the best part. They apply a special liquid and smooth it out. This doesn't look like a do-it-yourself patio unless you're really skilled. Now, they remove the liquid with squeegees. Here is the moment you've been waiting for. Seriously, Americans need this. Have you ever seen a window replacement like this in America? This guy didn't want to pay a pro, so he does it himself. The old window wasn't up to code because it's a 40s house. He builds the formwork, ready to pour a reinforced concrete sill. He forgot to wet it first, but it's okay. He does it after. You can tell he knows exactly what he's doing. But he is not done. He drills deep holes into the brick to prepare the anchors. Now comes the tricky part. He installs the new PVC frame and secures it for a rock-solid hold. Now, for the moment of truth. Will this window last 80 years like the old one? Why don't we build stairs like this in the United States? They last forever, unlike our wooden ones. That's why he builds a massive reinforced concrete staircase. Once the black formwork panels are laid, now comes the most important part, the steel reinforcement. He ties the rebar mesh tight. It's the skeleton of the stairs. He must position the mesh correctly. Why? To ensure proper concrete coverage. There is no room for error here. He secures the bars tightly together. But he's not done. This is where it gets interesting. He places boards one by one to form the steps. Every move is done down to the smallest detail. All that's left is to pour the concrete. Why don't we build beds like this in the United States? It's the best way to deal with a tricky sloped ceiling. But here is the challenge. How do you fit the bed against the wall? He cuts the platform boards to follow the curve perfectly. If you're skilled, you can do it yourself with just a few 2x4s. Then he builds a custom staircase. This bed will last for centuries. But he is not done. He adds a vertical slat railing for a modern look. Every American would love a hideout like this.